And we're back with the last video of today. So I just had a question on YouTube about making a pendant out of the macros. I'll show you how I do it. First you look for a really pretty swipe that you did. So I'll show you one. Okay. I have a lot of those, a lot of swipes I did. Some nice, some less nice. But let's say if you find this one really appealing and you think, oh, I'd like a brooch or a pendant out of this one. So what you do is you look for the bit that you like most, and you have a very thin piece of plywood, birch wood I think you call it. It's about 3 millimeters thick, as you can see here, and you saw the oval. Then on the other side you put veneer. You can buy veneer at a good shop where they sell veneer, and you could just buy little pieces like 5 inches by 5 inches, and you can make a couple of pendants out of that. So that I put that on the back. I put it on with the wood glue. Then this I would cut in the oval shape and stick that on top. Then let it dry for at least 2 days. I just like to put it away. I put these little clamps on them, like you see here, a little clamp. Just put that on there with the glue in between, and put 4 of those on here, and just put it away and leave it for 2 days or longer if you want to. Then what happens is you get something looking like this. So veneer on the back and the little pour that you did on the front, and it's all together. And then you go with a saw. You have to saw it the shape you want it. And when you've done that, you put varnish on the back. See that? That makes the wood really come alive. And you see how smooth it is, because you're going to be having this on your body, so it has to be really smooth. And then you have the pour on the front side. Then all you have to do is put some sort of see, this is the same, the veneer on the back, and then the front is a really pretty pour. And then you drill a little hole through there and use this metal jewelry wire, and you put little beads on there. I've done one side, and you have a beautiful necklace, and I really like it. And then I paint the sides. I did it a little metallic color because it makes it pop, and then you have a pretty necklace. So that's all there is to it. Let me hang this up again. Don't want to get it mixed up with all the rubbish. No, I might throw it out, you never know. So that was that. And then, oh, I still had something to show you guys. This is the ceramic tile. It's already dried. See that? I think it's pretty. And it's all dried. And you could varnish it and make it look pretty again. Let me show you. Because I have some pouring medium, which I thinned out, and I just put it. Ooh, the hole is stuck. Okay, well, I won't open the hole then. Why not? Just pour it on there. Just a little bit, just to show you. Whoops, already rolls off. But you can see how it picks up the color, makes it all shiny. Just a little bit, just to show you guys. and that seals it pretty much. And I don't think I would be using this on a wall or anything. Maybe just like in a windowsill, put a pretty little pot on with a little succulent plant or something like that. That would look really pretty. So I would seal it like this, and maybe even use a really hard varnish that is scratch resistant or something like that. That's what I do. But this would look pretty in a windowsill with a little, maybe 2 little succulent plants. I like that. I might even buy those. Okay. Then the other one, that was a negative space thing. So here it is. And that is pretty. I don't think it's ugly or something like that. And I just put varnish on this one too. Just varnish the whole thing, and it's not coming off, so it's stuck on there real well, so you don't have to worry about it. But I wouldn't be putting it in cement or something like that in your house, because then you'd really, if it starts to fall off there, I don't think that'd be a pretty sight. So that's it. Okay, back to our pour. What am I going to do? I am going to do one with, someone asked me to do a pour with oil, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to do anything, but because I always promise to do the experiments, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use these cups, and I think I'd like to keep it pretty much close to blues and yellows, just for the sake of showing you what it does. So this is turquoise. It does have the pouring medium in. And what I'm going to use is this. It's olive oil. Because the person asked me to do a vegetable type oil. So olive oil is vegetable-like. See, that's how much I put in there. And there's no silicone in there. Only paint and olive oil. Oh, and a little bit of pouring medium, of course. So let's see. It could be a little thinner for the sake of pouring. And I'm not going to be using the canvas. I think that is a waste of the canvas. So this is, let's see, yep, that's good. Then I'd like to put in some turquoise blue. I'll just pour it on Yupo, because Yupo really acts like a canvas. Just a little bit in there. Making sure that you stir it right in the paint. You don't want the residue of oil on the sides or anything. You want it all in the paint. Then a little bit of water. That's that. And then we'll take yellow, I think, because that really pops. Put some yellow in there. And a little bit of olive oil. That's it, not too much. It's a little bit too thick. Putting a little bit of water in there. That's it. And to give it a good chance of doing something, I'll put some white in there too. Just a little bit of olive oil. Can't put too much in because, you know, I don't think it'll even dry if you put too much olive oil in there. So that's a little bit of water because it's a little bit too thick. That's the right consistency. Okay, so we got all that together. Let me get a clean cup Where are my clean cups? Oh, they're over here. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a little bit of white. Then, ooh, look at that. It's doing pretty stuff. I tell you, I wasn't expecting it to do that. And some more white. Let it drip in there. And the last of the turquoise. Oh, it is doing stuff. I'm pretty much surprised that it is. Because I've done this before and did nothing. I don't know. So put the canvas aside and I'm gonna pour it on a piece of Yupo. Shall we do a flip cup? Yeah, why not? Here we go. And it is doing stuff. Yep. Can you see how the cells are forming? And they just popped a little bit, but then they stopped popping. And now I'm going to torch it. And that does nothing. It doesn't give you more cells, and look at that. Okay, let's get my cup here. I can see where the olive oil is in the paint. I can see it. Putting it around there, letting it drip off here a bit. Nah, this isn't. I recognize this. I think some people have done this on my Facebook group with some other oil, because you know, a lot of vegetable oils will do the same, but I'm not liking it one bit, because you can't see it, but if I hold the light over it, I see all the oil, the olive oil. It's all risen to the surface, and I can see a lot of little spickles of olive oil, and it's not keeping the cells like silicone does, or Flutrol. It's sort of just all running together, but you know, it could be that you really like this look. Let me put a little bit more on here, see what that does. I can imagine that maybe you're going for this look. It could be, but look here, that's where it goes straight through, pushing all the paint aside. Now this experiment is going to go in the box with the not so good experiments, because this is not something that I find pretty or appealing or mystical or whatever. I think it's just, you know, all the paint running together. I've when I poured it at first, I thought, wait a minute, let me look at this, but the whole effect is gone, and that's what's going to happen when you put all kinds of oils in there. So I think you do need the silicone or the Flutrol with the silicone, but this isn't something that I think is pretty. Maybe you could cut out a bit of or something, just like that bit. That is okay. Put a little frame around it, that'd be nice, but I won't be using it, so it's gonna go in the bin as soon as I clean up this mess. I'm gonna do one more pour after this one, because I got a lot of paint left and I'm not throwing away any paint. I never do that. So I'll be doing another pour, but I will be putting that on YouTube tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to be doing a really big cleanup again in my studio, because I've been painting here for a couple of days and it's a total disaster, and I can't clean it up now because I got too many canvases laying around all wet and waiting to dry. So I'm gonna take you guys down, and I'm gonna put this video on YouTube, and then do just one last, maybe 1 or 2 pours, I don't know. But then I'm done for today, and I'll see you all in the next video, I guess. So let me get you down. I'll give you one big, oops, there goes my little, I'm buying a webcam tomorrow, that's for sure. Or the day after, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe the day after. Okay, look at that. I don't think that is very appealing. It's a little bit of a disaster. Oh, you can see what I was talking about. When you see that in the reflection, all those little itty bitty dots, that's all the olive oil. So I would not, you know, say go for it, because I wouldn't even want to sell this. I think it's bad. So let's not do that anymore. I don't like it. Nope. On to the next experiment, I say. So, oh yeah, you want to see how I do my iPad. Someone asked me, what is your setup, your camera setup? And to tell you the truth, it's that. See those 2 pieces of string hanging from the from the lamp? That's where I balance my iPad in. One of these days it's gonna fall down and fall smack in the middle of my canvas, I'm pretty sure. Okay, guys, get your paints, go make something beautiful, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.